Breaking news. Tonight, after Roman Reigns' spectacular return in last weekend's SummerSlam main event, we can look forward to an exciting episode of WWE SmackDown. Despite many fans' hopes, Paul Heyman and the original Tribal Chief did not make an appearance at the biggest party of the summer, after being attacked by members of the Bloodline for refusing to recognize Solo Sikoa as his Tribal Chief. The former Wiseman went off the air. But on Friday night's SmackDown, the WWE Hall of Famer and Roman Reigns might be back in action. Keeping that out of the way, here are 4 things he can accomplish on SmackDown if he decides to show up tonight. A bloodline civil war is set to ensue as a result of Roman Reigns denying Solo Sikoa the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Although Reigns is now alone, Solo Sikoa's bloodline is prepared to eliminate the original Tribal Chief. Before Roman took a break, the only other member of his bloodline besides Solo was Jimmy Uso, who hasn't wrestled since April. So when Hikuleo, if he does indeed return, makes his appearance on SmackDown tonight, Paul Heyman should announce him. The 6'8" superstar allegedly just signed with WWE and is considering taking a stand against Solo Sikoa in favor of Roman Reigns. Since Jey Uso is at odds with Reigns, Hikuleo may take over as the original Tribal Chief's enforcer. In the Bloodline Rules match at WrestleMania XL, Roman Reigns lost the undisputed WWE Universal Championship to Cody Rhodes after holding it for 16 days. The original Tribal Chief never got a chance to reclaim the title since he took a break from WWE following his defeat. Following his possible comeback tonight, Paul Heyman may approach SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis to request a rematch for his Tribal Chief. Since Roman Reigns did not participate in this year's WWE draft, he remains a free agent. In exchange for a title bout, Heyman may offer Aldis Reigns' signing with SmackDown. At Bash in Berlin later this month, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Solo Sikoa could face off in a triple threat bout unless WWE quickly schedules a Reigns vs. Sikoa bout. The Street Champ finally received a huge reaction from the original Tribal Chief at SummerSlam last weekend after months of Solo Sikoa calling out Roman Reigns. Prior to the November Survivor Series War Games bout between the 2 iterations of the Bloodline, WWE may schedule a singles contest between the 2 of them. On his SmackDown comeback, Paul Heyman may challenge Solo Sikoa to a tribal combat match with Roman Reigns, a former NXT North American champion. Finding the true leader of the pack would be a breeze using this method. During Roman Reigns' absence following WrestleMania XL, Paul Heyman and the original Tribal Chief did not communicate with one another. Without Reigns' consent, the special counsel also had him removed from the 2024 WWE Draft. In the months that Roman Reigns was away, the renowned manager endured Solo Sikoa's bloodline. The former SmackDown GM Heyman was eventually brutalized by Sikoa and his men because he stayed loyal to his Tribal Chief. Heyman may have quietly ended things with Reigns because he was unable to rein in Sikoa while the Street Champ ran the bloodline in his absence. The fact that Reigns and Heyman did not make an appearance together at SummerSlam may be a strong indication that they have decided to part ways. The 58-year-old Heyman may be coerced into accepting Solo Sikoa as his Tribal Chief by the elders of the Wwe family, despite his refusal to do so. Because of this, Paul may end up siding with Solo Sikoa instead of Roman Reigns on tonight's Friday night show. Indeed, the self-styled Tribal Chief has yet to locate a Wiseman. Roman Reigns returned to WWE during SummerSlam's The Bloodline Rules bout, which also included Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa. It was inevitable that Reigns would betray his former enforcer after a chaotic sequence of circumstances, and he dutifully accepted defeat. In preparation for his comeback on SmackDown tonight, Reigns will officially assume the role of babyface. He may not be flying solo, but he is expected to receive a hero's welcome, which is uncharted territory for him. When the original Tribal Chief makes an appearance on SmackDown, there are 3 indications that he may be accompanied by others. Sikoa immediately welcomed Tama Tonga to the crew when he assumed leadership of the Bloodline. Not content to stop there, he also enlisted the help of Tongaloa and recruited Jacob Fatu to be his bodyguard. Despite appearing to fully embrace his role as the enforcer, the current WWE Tag Team Champion gave the impression that he was acting differently. Plus, while doing a frog splash on Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, he appeared to have an injury as seen through the announce table. But that injury could be an act to avoid facing Reigns in the ring. His decision to leave Bloodline 2.0 and create a partnership with the previous undisputed Universal Champion, Reigns, may be made public on SmackDown. When Paul Heyman and Jimmy Uso return to SmackDown, the fans will be ecstatic. Despite Jimmy's rapid demotion, Paul Heyman had a wide range of emotions as he saw Solo Sikoa attempt to replace Roman Reigns. It's possible that Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Jimmy Uso will reunite on the blue brand tonight. In the most recent Raw show, Jey Uso attempted to cheer up Sami Zayn, who had lost to Braun Breaker at SummerSlam, during their backstage encounter. These two may take this as an opportunity to reach out to their former group leader. They could show up to cheer on their long-lost pal as he faces the Bloodline 2.0. But Reigns shouldn't get away with all he did wrong while he was WWE Champion.